Hello everyone, my name is Heather and I'm with the North Lake County Public Library, and I am here to give you some advice on cleaning an object that comes in near and dear to your heart, probably second only to your family, or if you're spending a lot of time with your family indoors, it might possibly be far more dear to your heart. Either way, we are going to talk about how to clean a phone, which is a necessary thing. You probably are seeing a lot of things on the internet and hearing a lot of things on TV about how you should clean your device, but you're probably wondering exactly how to do that. So when everyone is telling you how to clean your phone, they all say dire things about don't use this cleaner, don't use that cleaner, please don't do this. Why they're so concerned about that is the fact that these phones are not just glass. They have special coatings on them. They keep them from getting oil or any kind of smudges on the surface. And that's why they're so determined to tell you, don't use this cleaner, don't use that. It's because they're afraid that you're going to damage those surfaces and then in turn damage the phone more. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about what you can use right now and things that you can do in the future to keep your phone clean. Well, first of all, I'm going to give you my own little lecture about things that you shouldn't do. I don't care what Apple says, and I don't really care what Samsung says. Do not test your phone's waterproofness by actually immersing it into a liquid. That waterproofness is there on the off chance that you should, say, dump it off the edge of a boat kind of thing. Or, as I once memorably saw, dump it into a bathroom toilet. That's when you are testing your waterproofness. Do not do that with your phone and immerse it in any kind of liquid, okay? Second, avoid using any kind of abrasive. And any kind of abrasive cloth, any kind of abrasive cleaning material, just stay away from anything that might scratch it. And remarkably enough, that means things like washcloths and paper towels. They're both too abrasive and there's a risk that they could actually scratch your phone. So probably the safest way to do this is to use a microfiber cloth. Now, microfiber cloths are easy to come by usually. And what they are is designed to be very soft and to not carry around things that might scratch your device. And a word to the wise, if you are getting microfiber cloths, you can wash them, and you should after you finish cleaning your phone. But be warned, do not put them in the dryer with a dryer sheet, because there will be lint like the likes of you have never ever seen before, okay? For a very long time, both Samsung and Apple had up on their sites that if you were going to clean your phone, you should not use anything like, say for example, Clorox wipes. However, I have noticed, and they have reposted new instructions for you in this day and age of coronavirus, that saying that you can use Clorox wipes on your phone. And the Samsung site says that you can use an alcohol percentage of 70%. And Apple says isopropyl alcohol you can use as well. Well, be very careful with that, because I was all eager to grab it and see if the isopropyl alcohol would work on my phone until I look at the label, which says 91%. So you want to be careful about the percentage of what is alcohol versus the cleaner, okay? And the other thing is they say absolutely do not use pure alcohol. So trust me, giving it a bath and, well, pretty much anything alcoholic related will probably end poorly for you. First things first, before we even touch our devices, please shut it completely off. That doesn't mean just hitting your little side button to put it asleep. That means hitting your side button and holding it down until it says power off. Then say yes and let it power off entirely. You do not want this thing to be live at all while you're dealing with cleaning things or doing anything else with it, okay? That's pretty important. You do not want a live electricity, nor do you want it to automatically turn itself back on. You need to pull the plug on it pretty much all the way through so you can clean it, okay? The other thing to remember about cleaning your device is treat it gently, please. They may look tough, and I have seen them survive through many a thing, but do not treat them harshly when you are cleaning them. You don't want to damage it. It'd be kind of awful to make it through, have your phone make it through the whole thing and still be damaged by you actually trying to take care of it. So if you have wipes, and we will address the unicorn in the room in a bit, take one wipe out, make sure it's not sopping wet entirely, and then very carefully wash your phone down, okay? So that way you've cleaned the screen and you cleaned the back. Throw away the wipe. I know, considering how much you've gone through to get these wipes, destroying it away after one use is a painful thing, I know, but go ahead and throw it away. Second, take a microfiber cloth and dry it off. And if you made a mistake and got a little too much in there, or you think you might have gotten water in the ports that usually are on a phone, just leave the phone turned off, set it aside, and let it dry out. Now, I know it's painful, but you probably should wash the microfiber cloth. Don't use it for anything else. Same thing applies with the wipe. I know, it's like, I just got these. I don't want to just waste it on one thing. Unfortunately, probably for your safety, it's better to throw that away. Now, I can actually hear people saying already, that's fine, but I could not find what appears to be the new unicorn in our society, a cleaning wipe. So, I have got another option for you, and we'll talk a little bit about it. The thing to remember is these devices, like I said, they come with a coating, and that coating is set up so stuff won't stick as bad as you think it would. And that's partially because of the way the coating is applied. And so sometimes the phones, they don't need to be scrubbed down or anything. What they need is maybe some basic water. And just use that to clean off any kind of surface issues. Now, when it comes to coronavirus, I would highly recommend you finding some way, even if you can't get a wipe, especially these kind of wipes in particular, just find some way to get some kind of cleaner on your phone, okay? So there's a couple of options for that. We talked about the 70% alcohol mix, and be very careful with that. I would leave the mixing to professionals, to be honest with you, because if you get it wrong, well, it can have bad effects on your phone. But you can also buy wipes that are intended to use on electric devices, and those may actually be easier to find than trying to find some of these wipes. And they, I think, are treated with our form of alcohol antiseptic cleaner. So, in any case, be careful with how you're doing it, and be sure that once you've finished with something, throw the cloth away. When you're applying this stuff, please do not spray it onto the device, okay? No spraying allowed. That tends to go everywhere, and you would be really surprised where it can end up inside a port or anything else, and then you would have a very bad day. So if you are going to apply a liquid cleaner, always apply it on the microfiber cloth, not directly onto your device, okay? That applies to water as well as any kind of cleaner, okay? Because, like I said about the spray, it can spray everywhere. At least with a wet cloth, you have a little bit more control as to where you're going to wipe and what's going to happen with that stuff, okay? And another tip is, if you have something stuck in a crevice on your phone and it's annoying you and you need to get it out, I would say go for Scotch tape and just apply it over the crevice and pull that up afterwards. Often that works for it. Don't ever use canned air. I know it's tempting, but do not use canned air on these kind of devices, okay? Well, I think that's it for today. But if you have any questions, You can check me out on our webpage, the North Lake County Public Library. And if you have any requests on videos or information that you would like me to cover technology-wise, just see the contact information on the webpage. Thank you and have a good day.